Hello and welcome to a quick NHL tutorial. This one is on how to do and hopefully win a face-off. Someone in the comments in my last video just asked me to do this, so I thought I might as well do this because I didn't really have any other ideas in mind, and at least if I do this I know I'll be helping one person. So if you look into controls here, kind of see what this means, but you may not understand. But you can see the controls, and I'm basically just going to be telling you, and I'll show you in a game too, but there isn't really a good spot to practice this. Like, you can't go into a practice mode and just do this or anything, so I'm just going to be in play now, doing the opening face-off and restart. But yeah, so if you want to practice, that's really the only way. So basically, there's 3 grips you can choose from. There's, if you click on your stick right, depending on your guy's handness, right? So if your guy's like a left-handed stick, and you go and move your right stick to the right, you'll do a backhand grip. If your guy's left-handed, you put your stick to the left, you do a forehand grip. If you keep it neutral, you do a neutral grip, I guess you can say. So then each of these things have like their own modifier. So if I were to hold, let's say, right on my stick, so I have the backhand grip, then when the puck's dropped, I can either go up on that right stick to do a tie up or to do a stick lift. I can go down on that right stick to win it back, or I can go up the left stick to do a tie up. Kind of confusing, right? And that's the same thing for the forehand grip. Once again, if I go up, tie up, down, win it back, up in the left stick, tie up in the right stick, stick lift. However, if you don't do a grip at all, you still win it back if you go, you still win it back if you click back down on the stick. You still will do a tie up if you go up on the left stick. But if you go up on the right stick with no grip, you'll do a shot. And if you click L1 and the right stick up without having the grip, you'll do a deke. So these are some controls. You're probably saying like, okay, that's a lot. Really, I only use the backhand grip, so I'm left-handed stick. That's what I use mainly in like World of NHL and all that. So I normally just always hold my stick, right stick to the right. And from there, just really any free options. So it makes it a lot simpler. So I recommend, unless you're really into this game, to just kind of stick to one grip, either left or right. Right's a lot more popular, and I think it is the best. So I recommend using that. Like, so your backhand grip. And basically what you do, as well as your guy's face-off skill and how quick you are, will all affect if you win the face-off. So if you do a deke, you're like hardly ever going to win that unless the guy's super slow and has a bad face-off skill. But there are some moves that kind of have better things. So like, for example, like I have it all here. I have a chart here. Like a forehand stick lift would be a basic backhand, right? That's a backhand back, right? So I have the chart here. If you search it up on Google, you can find it too. Just search up like NHL 24 face-off counters. Is what I did, and just go on images, and it has it all here. And there's a few that tells you if you win, but at the same time, you can't really pull this up in a game, and also like it's a lot to remember. So I recommend just remembering a few simple things when doing this. So basically, what I always do is I do the backhand grip, like I said, and depending on what my opponent does, what affects what I do. If my guy is also doing a backhand grip, I most commonly will tie the man up. However, if the guy's doing any other grip, I most commonly do the stick lift to win. But if that doesn't work, you could try winning it back as well. So it's really just kind of trying different things. So I'm going to show you here what I would do for the draw when I face the computer here. So depending on if he does a backhand, I'm going to do a tie-up. But if he does a forehand or a neutral grip, I'll be winning it back. So I'm going to identify what he does. I'm just going to show you. So this is a backhand grip looks like, and this is doing a forehand. So I just click back on my left stick, and I will win it back to the D-man. It's important to note too what each of them do. So tie-up is going to actually move your opponent forward and you forward, so neither of you guys are going to get the puck. And you want either a wing or a D to step in to pick it up, but if you are playing with computer, they most likely will. However, if you're playing with your friends, you should call tie-up so they know it's coming off the draw. And then your forehand grip and backhand grip are going to be the same. You're going to win it to a D. Just the somebody that forehand backhand both the same. The stick lift and the win it back will both go to your D. Just a stick lift will take longer. So if you want the quickest possible outcome to win to the D, you want to win it back. So if there's only like 1 second left or something, you probably just want to do that. So see again what he does here. So now he just still his forehand, so I'm going to stick lift and win it back. So if you looked at the last team, you saw how the animation was slightly different, where it took a little bit longer. And I'll show you finally the tie-up, even though I wouldn't use it against the forehand, like he's doing right now. It'll work here because it's showing rookie, and that's what a tie-up looks like. And as you can see, the wingers come in, and they'll get the puck. So finally, I will show you the 2 other grips too, but that was like the basic backhand what I recommend using. So now it's time for the forehand. So once again, now I'm holding left onto my stick, and it's the exact same controls. So there's the stick lift. They have different animations, and I think they have different outcomes as well. But I recommend just sticking to the backhand, unless if you like. If you're playing against someone online, because it's most commonly when you're going to be playing. I would just recommend doing backhand. Doing what he said, where if they're also doing backhand, try tying him up. If you're doing something else, stick lift or win it back. But if that's not working, first try every single command with the backhand, right? So if he's always doing the exact same win back, I'm going to first try, stick lift, and that doesn't work. So I try winning it back, and that doesn't work. And I try tying him up, and that doesn't work. Then I'm going to start switching to the forehand grip, seeing what I can do with that, or switching to a neutral grip. I really don't recommend a neutral grip, though. I recommend the backhand's not working, go to the forehand, just see what you can get. Also, it is important in faceoffs too not to jump early. I know in the old games how if you jumped early it wouldn't matter. In this game it's really weird where if you jump early, it just won't let you win unless the other guy also jumps early, or unless he just doesn't pull a stick back at all. So if you see here, I'll reset here and I'll jump early. And no matter what I do, it kind of freezes my character, so the other team will automatically win. So I accidentally exited all the way out. Just hop into plan now quickly. So if I jump early, this is for online too, it freezes me, so I can still go forward, but I won't ever win the puck unless you can get your opponent to jump early too. So if you do jump early, you should try to jump again to get your opponent to jump early. So you see here, I'll show you what jumping early looks like. So see how my guy moves forward there? So even though I held back there, and I should have won because I did the correct counter to it, I won't win because I did jump early. So finally, I'm going to show you the 2 neutral grips as well. So I will show you the shot, which is just up on the neutral grip, where you just go like that. It's not a good shot. I've never seen anyone score from it, but it's there, And there's the deke too. You can get some cool stuff on the deke. Just click L1. That's the thing to remember. L1 and right stick up. It's very hard to win on the deke though, but since I am playing a rookie, I did there. As you can see there, it is a good move to get around the center. And if you're playing freeze especially too, you can normally beat the one defenseman and get a shot in net. And then also with the right stick too, like I said, you still have the normal tie-up without the grip, like I'll show here. Tie-up without the grip. and you still have the wind back without a grip. So yeah, if you are using no grip though, I recommend going to the backhand because it just gives you more options and more chances to win. Here's the default back win. And so yeah, so I'm just going to quickly show you now what I do against this opponent based on what I see. So I'm going to automatically go to my backhand. I'm going to look what he does. So he goes to his forehand. So now I'm going to win it back with the stick lift, which I did. Right? But had he went back in there, I would have went to my tie up. So it's depending on what he does is what I do. So if you're not winning, just try switching around what you have. And yeah, so before we end this video too, I just want to thank you all for my last video. I think we have over 70K now, which is crazy. I thought that video would get 1K if I was lucky. Over 1K likes too, crazy. Over 100 comments as well. I've looked at every single one. I may have liked it, I may have replied, I may have said nothing, but I have looked at every single one. So I thank you all. And please tell me in the comments once again if you want any more videos. Thank you all to subscribers too. We're close to 200. So maybe we can get that by next video. And yeah, so if you want any more tutorials or if you want me to see me cover anything else, it doesn't have to be an NHL either. I know pretty much every sports game, and I know other games too. So if you just have a recommendation, feel free to tell me, and I'll see you later.